Hey, how we doing, everybody? Welcome to the latest edition of Storytime with Mr. Smolen. And as always, I picked out a fantastic book for us to read today. It's actually a book my nieces and nephews suggested me to read to you guys. So thank you to Zoe, Willow, and Wally. But I did pick it. It is a holiday book because we are in the month of December and the month of the holidays. So as always, my friends, let me get that drum roll, please. Our story today is Mooseltoe. Oh, Mooseltoe. Look at that moose. Oh, you know what I noticed about that moose? Look at that. He's got a big old mustache. Oh, our author today is Margie Palatini, and our illustrator is Henry Cole. So Mooseltoe. Oh, let's get going on this Mooseltoe. Oh, look at even Mr. Moose and Mrs. Moose under the Mooseltoe. Oh, let's see here. 'Twas the season, and Moose was merry. He joyfully tickled the ivories with a tuneful of tiding and a flurry of fa-la-las. He was so full of ho-ho-ho's, even his moustache had the holiday spirit. Man, look at him there rocking out on those ivories on that piano. But Moose was more than just a bit merry and bright. He was busy, busy, busy. There was a lot to be done on his list of to-dos. But with orderly organization and a bit of regimentation, lots of imagination, and just plain old Moose know-how, getting ready for the big day should have been simple, easy, yes, in all probability, just perfectly perfect. Man, look at him checking his list even. Man, that's a long list. He wasted not one merry minute. Moose got moving and put some hustle into the holiday bustle. He went to work. He wrote cards and letters till his hooves hurt. Check. He shopped till he dropped. Check. Man, look at him. He shopped till he dropped. Whoa. He hauled home boxes and bags and presents galore. Moose had gifts for everyone stacked from ceiling to floor. Check, check, check. Then he rapped, yo, 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 and he ribboned, ho, ho, ho. And on each and every package he tied a big, beautiful bow. Check and double check. So far, so simple, so easy, so perfectly perfect. Man, look at all those presents he's wrapping and ribboning. Man. Another look at the list, and Moose headed for the kitchen. He pulled out the pots, pans, and bowls, sifted through stacks and racks of cookbooks. He whisked with his left, spooned with his right. Oh man, look at him there getting all that stuff ready. Moose baked tons of tins of cookies. Check. Dozens of cakes, breads, and sweets. Check, check, check. He made jellies, sticky jams. Moose roasted a goose and some chestnuts. He toasted marshmallows and yams. Check, check, check. Triple check. Yes, yes, so simple, so easy, but of course, so perfectly perfect. Oh man, look at him cooking there. Oh man. Decorations were up next on his list of things to do and get done. So Moose decked the halls, then spruced up the walls. He beaded, bowed, and mooseltoed. He gathered garlands, roped wreaths in holly, jingled bells, sang new Noels, and oh, good golly, this Moose was jolly. Check, 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 check. Oh, look at that Moose, man. Look at him making it all festive. Ooh, if you noticed, I even made our house look a little festive. We got our Christmas tree hanging right there. Ooh, and I see some stockings over there. Ooh. Last but not least, he hung all the stockings, each and every one with special care. And just in time, too. Soon Santa would be there. Ooh, Santa, I hope he stops by over here. Check and final check. Yes, sirree. tree. Getting ready for Christmas was an absolute snap. And so simple, so easy. And if he didn't say so himself, Moose thought totally, utterly, completely, perfectly perfect. Oh, look at him hanging those stockings up. Oh. On that night before Christmas, Mother, Little Sissy, Bucky, and Junior looked all through the house. What a job Moose had done! Everything looked bountiful, festive, quite fine indeed. There was just one minor problem, if you will. Let's see here. Oh dear, sighed the missus and the five as the five stared at one empty corner. Oh my, oh me, oh gee, oh Pop, what happened? Cried Junior. You forgot the tree. Oh, what? He forgot the tree. Look at them all looking over there, noticing there's no tree. Oops! Where would they hang the tinsel, string the popcorn, light the lights? Where would Santa leave his gifts for the kiddies on Christmas Eve night? So Moose pulled on his galoshes and put on his hat. He would find a tree somewhere, somehow, and that's all there was to that. So out went the Moose, braving blustery blowing winds and the cold, trudging through snowdrifts, courageous and bold. Oh, there he goes, looking to find him one of those Christmas trees. I hope he gets one. Let's see here. Moose first hoofed it down to the corner. Not a tree be had. Then he slid around the block. Uh-oh, things were looking bad. He went down every boulevard, street, and little road. He looked down the lanes and alleys. Every tree had been sold. There wasn't a branch, not a twig, not even one lousy bolus bro hanging around. Nope, not a nothing, not a tree to be found. Oh, and they all say, sold out, sold out, sold out. Oh, man. No tree, sighed a sad Moose as he came home empty-handed that snowy eve. Oh, no. The kids tried to make best of it. They said, oh, who needs a tree? But Moose could plainly see they were short on glee. He knew he had to do something, and that's just what he did. In the empty corner he stood and spread his arms out very wide. Then he smiled at his children, and he winked at his bride. Kids, he declared, fetch your forgetful pop some of that tired and true family glop. Oh, and look at the kids over here. Look, they're even writing a note to Santa. It says, Dear Santa, we don't have a tree, but leave presents here. And they're marking an X. Oh, let's see what happens. Oh. So back came the kids carrying a big pot of glue. And without a word to one another, they knew just what to do. They each took a part, grabbing strands, taking hold, then carefully, oh so carefully, they glopped and they plopped, they pasted and they pressed. They curled and twirled, every which way a follicle could fathom, until Moose's magnificent moustache was indeed even of a marvel to see. Oh man, look at his moustache. Oh man, they're putting glue on those moustache. Oh, what's gonna happen? Ooh, look it. Moose was just a few needles shy of being an evergreen tree. They strung Moose with lights from his head to his toes and draped him with tinsel beginning right with his nose. They hung balls that were shiny and bells that twinkled, candy canes, berries, and plum sugar sprinkled. Then they all stood back. Junior plugged in his pop. Ooh, ah! Yes, Moose was one incredible sight. He was glorious and glowing, and boy, oh boy, was he ever bright. Oh, they turned Moose into the Christmas tree. Oh my gosh. Look at that. Then Junior placed the star on top of Moose's head. He gave him a kiss and a pat, and they all headed off to bed. Except Moose, of course. He stayed in the corner instead, still twinkling and blinking and waiting for Santa. Oh, so it wasn't so simple, and it wasn't so easy, and okay, it wasn't so perfectly perfect. But do you know what? Look at him there. Look at how good he looks. It was pretty close. Oh, and look at it. I see Moose's eyes and all the lights, and then I see a couple more eyes right there, and it says, ho, ho, ho. And that's the end. Santa came see Mooseltoe. Oh my gosh, who liked that story? You like that story? I like that story. I love all our holiday stories, and I'm going to have a lot more coming at you, my friends, very soon. Until then, pick up a book, read, and I look forward to reading you another story very soon. Have a great day.